Welcome to Hacker Hacks, your go-to source for the latest in cybersecurity. Today, we uncover major cyber threats, from Iran-linked data leaks to mass PHP exploits and election security concerns. We'll also dive into X's massive cyber attack, the ESP32 Bluetooth controversy, and new vulnerabilities making headlines. Stay tuned as we break down these critical security risks and what they mean for the digital world. The Trump administration has cut $10 million in federal funding for two cybersecurity initiatives, including one supporting state and local election security. The U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency ended funding for the Election Infrastructure Information Sharing and Analysis Center and the Multi-State Information Sharing and Analysis Center, both run by the nonprofit Center for Internet Security. This move aligns with recent efforts to reduce federal involvement in election security, raising concerns about vulnerabilities to foreign interference. CISA also placed over a dozen election-focused staffers on leave and disbanded an FBI task force investigating foreign influence. Critics, including election officials, warn that these cuts weaken protections against cyber threats, while CISA maintains it is refocusing on mission-critical areas. State officials are seeking clarity on the decision, fearing increased risks in upcoming elections. Nova Scotia Power is seeking approval from the province's utility regulator to spend $6.8 million on cybersecurity upgrades across 12 undisclosed sites. While the exact details are redacted, the utility describes the plan as preventative, aiming to protect against increasingly sophisticated cyber threats. The Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity warns that attacks on interconnected grids could impact Nova Scotia, even if not directly targeted. Russia, China, and Iran are cited as key cyber threat actors. Nova Scotia Power has already allocated $285,000 in 2023 and $1.4 million in 2024 for cybersecurity, with the remaining funds planned for 2025 and 2026. The public has until May 14th to submit comments to the Nova Scotia Utility and Review Board regarding the proposal. The Office of Personnel Management is reviewing potential cybersecurity risks linked to the Department of Government Efficiency, which has cut federal workforce numbers while accessing sensitive systems. Lawmakers and security experts have raised concerns about unauthorized access to government networks. Deputy Inspector General Norbert Vint pledged to assess risks related to new and modified OPM systems. His letter to House Democrats, including Rep. Jerry Connolly, followed their inquiry into how federal data is being secured. Connolly emphasized the need for independent oversight, warning against political interference in cybersecurity efforts. Researchers at Logic initially reported a backdoor in Espressif's ESP32 Bluetooth MCUs, causing widespread concern. However, cybersecurity expert Zinokova clarified that the claim was exaggerated. The issue involves vendor-specific commands in the ESP32 ROM which allow interaction between software and the Bluetooth PHY. These commands can read and write firmware, send low-level packets, and perform debugging, but they are standard features in most Bluetooth controllers. While VSCs can be misused, they are not unique to ESP32. Similar implementations exist in controllers from Texas Instruments, Broadcom, and others. Tarlogic has since retracted the backdoor claim, referring to these VSCs as hidden features instead. CISA has added 5 actively exploited vulnerabilities in Advante VeraCore and Ivanti Endpoint Manager to its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. The VeraCore flaws include an unrestricted file upload, CVE 2024-57968, and a skill injection vulnerability, CVE 2025-25181, exploited by the Vietnamese threat group XE Group. Ivanti EPM has 3 absolute path traversal vulnerabilities, CVE 2024-13159, CVE 2024-13160, CVE 2024-13161, with no confirmed real-world exploitation yet, though a proof of concept was released. Federal agencies must patch by March 31, 2025. Additionally, mass exploitation of CVE 2000 24,4577, a critical PHP CGI flaw, has been detected with attacks targeting Japan, Singapore, Indonesia, the UK, Spain, and India, primarily originating from Germany and China. Elon Musk reported that X, formerly Twitter, faced a massive cyber attack significantly larger and more coordinated than usual. He suggested the attack could involve a large group or even a nation with ongoing efforts to trace its origin. User reports on Down Detector confirmed multiple outages on Monday, aligning with Musk's claims. The exact methods and impact of the attack remain undisclosed, and investigations are underway. Threat actors are actively exploiting CV2024-4577, a critical PHP vulnerability, CVSS 9.8, that allows remote code execution on Windows servers using Apache and PHP CGI. The flaw, publicly disclosed in June 2024, arises from PHP's mishandling of Unicode to ANSI conversion. Initially exploited by a ransomware gang, attacks have since expanded beyond Japan to the US, UK, India, and other countries. Grey Noise detected over 1089 unique IPs exploiting the flaw in January 2025, with 43% of attacks originating from Germany and China. PHP patched the issue in versions August 1st, 29 August 2nd, 20 and 8, 3.8, urging users to update immediately. Israeli media reports that an Iran-linked cyber attack leaked sensitive data of thousands of Israeli gun owners, allegedly sourced from Israeli police and the National Security Ministry. The leaked documents contain names, addresses, firearm details, and security personnel records. Authorities deny the breach originated from police systems, but Haaretz and cybersecurity firm databreach.com suggest over 1,000,000 documents linked to government and private security databases. The leak raises concerns over security risks as it includes military and medical records, weapon storage details, and police IDs. Hackers reportedly announced their access in December, with recent data from 2025 suggesting ongoing exposure. That's a wrap on Hacker Hacks. From election security concerns to global cyber threats, the digital battlefield keeps evolving. Stay vigilant, update your systems, and follow us for more deep dives into cybersecurity's biggest stories. Until next time, hack the knowledge, not the system.